Hey y'all, this is Chris Huffman, Tougher Junk Removal, Topher, until I learn to start editing these videos and putting writing on my screens. Tougher Junk Removal, Tougher Environmental Services. Knoxville, Tennessee, 865-235-1679. 865-888-2557. Just talking about my day. Again, my goal is to bring glory to the Lord Jesus Christ and just be an encouragement to someone who's maybe even closer to the beginning than I am. What I did today, I gotta tell you, it's working for yourself until you get established and consistent. It is a life of faith. Determination, and just doing right every day as best as you can. But it's chicken one week, feathers the next. And between my junk removal and whatever kind of handy jobs I can get, side jobs, and crawl space encapsulation, which is nasty work, but pays pretty good. The last 2 months have been pretty good. Without me knowing exact numbers, probably my best 2 months ever since working for myself about 8 years ago. This week, a little scary. Started Home Advisor last month, and I think I've already mentioned the first couple of weeks was good. Third week, not so good, or not as good. And this week, not good at all. 4 days, I have not received any leads from Home Advisor. And I have to keep in mind that this whole coronavirus has got people probably not reaching out as much as they would. But trusting the Lord and doing what I can when it comes up. And property preservation, I do that as well. Just another income stream. Been waiting for that to pick up. If you're thinking about property preservation, it's not something I would initially recommend unless you got at least a few months emergency fund set up, because you're going to go through the hassle of learning how to take pictures, and it's an absolute pain in the butt. It's probably the worst thing about property preservation is all the pictures you have to take before and after and during. And you can do the job and you can do it right, and hopefully you are. And if you miss a picture, there's a good chance you won't get paid until you go back and take that picture. And trying to find a good contractor to work with, a good client. I have been burnt more than I have been blessed. And then you got preservation companies sending out emails all the time how much they need work. 70 to 20 every season, and only maybe 5 of them follow through if I initiate anything. And out of those, maybe 1 or 2 jobs, good or not good, then no more jobs, or they don't pay you. So it is a pain. So if you can work through all the pictures, have some income wait, a lot of these guys don't pay you till 30, 60, 90 days out. If you have the income to live through that, and you have the patience to keep persevering until you find a good company, which I guess I've been doing it for about 5 years here. I've gotten 3 companies that I've been fairly happy with. But work does slow down, and so it's picking back up for the one company I do the most work for, and finally got some work this week from them. So that's what I did today, another clean out. And preservation work does not pay as well. They take a lot of cut as if you're doing it yourself. So this job was about 18 cubic yards. It was not that bad. One man did it. This man did it. Not every man can do it. I don't know. But I did it about 3.5 hours by myself. Filled up my 6x10 trailer, box trailer. Job like that probably $1,000, $1,500 if I was doing it for myself and bidding somebody. I probably won't get $400 or $500 off it doing it this way. But beggars can't be choosers. The Lord tells us to work. He doesn't tell us to make money. So I just try to be faithful working. So this morning I went and did an estimate for a couple who is removing about 1,200 square feet of carpet. They don't have it out yet, so I just looked at it and told her it probably would fill up my trailer, but it's hard for me to say until they have it all pulled and rolled, and I know how many guys it's going to take and how heavy it is to run that upstairs and outside into the trailer. But my basic price, starting point, just to fill up the box truck is $600. So, but anyway, then me and the customer, we got to talking quite a bit. And on pricing, I'm no expert. I watch all these guys on YouTube. I got my favorites, and I'm gonna do a video one day of what really ticks me off about all these other junk removals. Stay tuned. But those are my pricing, Knoxville, Tennessee. No matter what I'm pricing, I'm getting about 70% of my bids. So I'm still tweaking them. Can't get them all. So they'll call me when they're ready, I guess. And then went and did this other job. So real quick, I'll end it with this, I guess. Just kind of give you the rundown of the day. I knew I had to go do that estimate this morning, so went to that one about 9:30. Probably spent 45 minutes there just jawing, maybe just a half hour. So from where I live out to there, it was the opposite direction of where I needed to go, so I was able to come back into town. So I went out there without any equipment on me just to do the bid, about 20 miles out, and then came back into where I was 20 miles, back into Knoxville 20 miles, and hooked up my trailer, picked up my trailer here, and then went into Knoxville and went to that job another 20 miles the other direction. Loaded it up, did the work 3.5 hours, and took that to the shop. Me and my buddy got a shop office combo, dropped it off, spent some time at the office. Now I'm heading home. So just keep the faith, keep your eyes on Him, and you can call me anytime. I'm not too knowledgeable, but phone number is 865-888-2557. And then I got a Google Voice. If you don't have another number, Google Voice has worked out well for me, for my business, some aspects of my business. 865-235-1679. And signing off for now.